Hall of Fame shit, nigga. Keep it. Come on, get out there. Get out there. Okay. Good catch, my boy. 5 Unit Nation, man. Number 1, man.
Hey, my dog, run this shit up, man. Let's go home. We found.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of SGDS Same Goes Different Struggle Podcast. This is episode number, I think, 104, y'all. No, 103. My bad, y'all. 103. It's been a long morning, so forgive me. I am your host, Ajay Brown. Look, y'all, I ain't even gonna sugarcoat y'all. I'm gonna get through this real quick. I ain't even finna prolong it, man. I was gonna do the Senior Bowl and go over some Senior Bowl football stuff today, but as you know, as a distraction, they dropped some more Jeffrey Epstein files. So today, my episode is gonna be all on this motherfucker. I'm gonna man, they had dropped some shit on with Bill Gates in it, and him getting the STD, him getting the STD from a Russian girl. They had dropped some shit from the New York Giants owner, and they got Jay-Z and Pusha T shit label in it. Mind you, I don't know what the distraction is from this shit and why they want to drop this shit all of a sudden, because they could have been dropped all this shit. But I'm gonna go over a few of the shit, and I'm gonna go over some of the old shit that I didn't go over, like some of the old pictures and shit that I didn't go over. And I'm gonna just go ahead and get started real quick, man. My bad, y'all, if I'm a little rusty right now. I am drained. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna start with the news and they report of the files, and then I'm gonna go check out some more shit real quick of the files and see what I'm gonna talk about first.
The Attorney General Todd Blanche announcing the release of millions more files related to Jeffrey Epstein. Our justice correspondent, David Spunt, is reporting on this in Washington. Hi, David.
Multiple questions on the files released today and said most of the videos are commercial pornography. Not all videos featuring Jeffrey Epstein or shot by Jeffrey Epstein. Blanche says medical records, images that may show harm toward children, and any sort of physical abuse were not released publicly. Some of the names mentioned in the files dumped today: Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Steve Bannon. Again, not much context when names are released. Important to point that out, and we've not seen evidence that anything was criminal between those men. Now, context is key, but there's not been a lot of context. Some of the communications from Epstein are none too kind to this man, President Trump. The two knew each other back in the 90s in Palm Beach and are pictured together numerous times over the years. Today's document release includes Trump's name many times, but there is a note that says some of the claims were submitted to the FBI before the 2020 election, and of the documents released thus far, none have anything criminally damaging involving President Trump. Here's Blanche on criticism that he, the president's former personal attorney, is protecting his former client. Watch.
We did not protect President Trump. We didn't protect or not protect anybody. I mean, I think that there's a hunger or a thirst for information that I do not think will be satisfied by the review of these documents. And there's nothing I can do about that.
Blanche says it's possible more would be released if judges order more to be released, but he said of today's release, quote, "Today's release marks the end of a very comprehensive document identification and review process."
Protesters. Let me see.
All right, y'all. So let me get to some of these pictures real quick. I'm gonna share some of these pictures real quick before I get into other reports. I'm trying to figure out how much more of the shit they gotta still goddamn report. I don't know what the fuck this room is. And like I said, I don't know what's new and what's not new on some of this shit. Some of this shit I didn't show in my last video, so I'm just showing it on this one. Like he said, they dropped some more videos and shit like that. This shit is disturbing. In a way where you know that it's disturbing because you know what happened there. Mind you, it's all look like normal ass shit, normal shit somebody would buy, normal shit somebody would get, right? But when you know that it was victims there, it was young girls there that was going through certain things, and cause like everybody keep asking why do people care about the Jeffrey Epstein file? I think a lot of this shit is just you want to know who is a pervert and who's a pedophile. You feel me? Like who's these people that are real pedophiles and out here messing with young people because they could still be doing this shit now. You feel me? Like if they was doing it then, how we know they're not doing it now? We arrest pedophiles all the times and all the time. Now you got these people in top positions in certain things and still doing pedophile things. Shouldn't these people and the victims get their day where at a point where people I say like they get their just dues. These victims get to tell, you know what I mean? They might not get the justice that they want in a certain way because these people are, I don't know. Jeffrey Epstein did end up going to jail, so shouldn't these people that was with him be able to go to jail as well? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. And like I said, some of this shit ain't even is irrelevant. I'm just looking through the pictures. That baby, oh nah. You just going through the pictures and shit like that. You just get to see all the files and all the stuff that's been dropped and all the stuff that's been released, man. I'm trying to look for the shit where they got the New York Giants. Goddamn, look, they didn't got a training room, bro. This shit. I mean, nothing too big, nothing too like woo walla magic like type vibe right now. Um, I'm about to go to some of the emails though in a minute. Cause these pictures is just really boring. Like as you see, I'm just showing that shit off. Let me make sure I'm just showing this shit off. What type of room? Like that's what's so crazy when you look at shit like this. You be like, damn, what the fuck was going on in these rooms? Like, and what possesses people to be want to mess with little girls or just kids in general, bro? Like, what makes your mind wonder to do some stupid shit like that, bro? You got all this entertainment, you got all this money, you got your own fucking island. You can bring all these women, whatever. You can bring whatever you like, other than kids. You can bring any other gender that they have ever gotten, other than kids, like other than little girls. And it, like I said, I don't know if it was little boys that what in the hell and stuff like that. But you just gotta think, man. These people they want their day, bro, and there's probably still victims out there who are scared to come forward. And this is how they get in their just dues and stuff. This is how people, families are getting their just dues. Mind you, like I said, who's to say that these people is really gonna get prosecuted or something's gonna really happen behind all this? We really don't know. These are some ugly ass shoes for real. Like for real, y'all. And I'm just going through some of the pictures because these are some of the pictures that I didn't go through last time when I spent another like fucking maybe hour and a half just going through all this shit. I'm about to go back to the front of this goddamn page and start at number 10 or number 9. Let's see what's up there. See, that's what I'm saying. Some of this stuff is irrelevant, and I think they just dropped to distract us from what's really going on. Why the fuck would you just, what the fuck is this? Like none of this stuff really even, it's not showing nothing. And like you said, they said on the news, they're not going to probably drop the real shit unless the judge is asking for it. And I still don't believe they're going to drop it because they passed the deadline of when this stuff was really supposed to be dropped. And it don't take that long. They been had this shit on file, so it don't take the government to do nothing long, bro. They just choosing to figure out what they want to drop and what they not going to drop. And all this shit they dropping is just bullshit. To hide certain shit. Like, look at this shit. This shit don't even matter. None of this shit even matters, bro. I'm finna go to the emails, man. Let me see if I can go get some of these emails. Find some of the emails that these niggas didn't drop. What's that? I don't even think these the emails. Yeah, I think I showed this last time. And there's so many files of this shit, bro. Like, Super Rope. Did I show this last time? I think I did. I don't even want to know what the fuck that was used for, bro. These are some nasty ass people, dog. Oh yeah. Look at this. So they blocking the faces of the people and certain things. I don't know if I showed this to y'all last time, bro. I hope. Well, what is this? Do y'all see this, bro? I wonder if I could zoom into this shit. Cause I want y'all to see how nasty and pedophile these folks can be, bro. Like, I think that's his plane to the island right there. If I'm not mistaken, that is. Yeah, that's his plane to the island. I don't know what dog that is. Yeah, that's his plane on the island. I'm assuming. So this has got to be one of the victims. And I feel bad for the family, but thank God they did block the people out. Or it might have been one of the airline ladies or something like that. It looked like an airline lady. I don't know if that's a young girl or not, but it looked like one of the airline people that was flying on the plane with him. And as you can see, bro, I know I ain't showed this last time. I know for sure I didn't show this. Oh, they showed this is the thing, the girlfriend or the wife of the lady of Jeffrey Epstein. Some of the victims that's being blocked out. Some of the victims that was on the plane with him. Let me zoom out of this, y'all. Some more victims. But he can't keep his little hands off nobody, can he? Nasty niggas, boy. You gotta watch who the fuck. Man, that's another. What the fuck is this? What type of city? PB. What is this? They on the beach. I'm on his island. What in the hell is going on around here? And usually I'll say this, but I'm gonna say it. But this is not black people problems. But boy, it is some black. It became black people problem too when we seen some of our favorite artists being named in it. I don't know what the hell. I didn't even know Jay-Z was even mentioned in the Epstein stuff as far as anything, because I didn't even know he was around Epstein. I'm trying to figure out how did Epstein get so big, bro. And like, I don't remember ever hearing about Epstein growing up for real. Like, when I was up, I just never heard of this man. Like, I've heard of everybody else, but you never really heard of this man growing up. And he just became, it's like everybody just really was just hanging with this man. Like, he was hanging with like Mr. Cooper type vibe. Sorry, Mr. Cooper, I ain't gonna put that on you, but that's just what I'm saying. Like, all this shit is blocked off. And that's just one PDF. PBL. What is the PBL stand for? Let's zoom in, y'all. So yeah, this is another victim. Look like a young girl. Oh, this nigga is wild, fam. Wow. I think what bothers me about this is just dog. Like, I got a daughter. You wouldn't want like look. I got a daughter. This is somebody else's daughter. So just think, bro. Like, what's up the fuck these DVDs? Just think, right? How would you feel if you had a daughter and she had to go through all this, right? and you're sending it people off that you might trust or just think that they are the world. Like these are like just wow, this is Jeffrey Epstein. He's not this type of person. And you find out later on that he was doing shit like this with your child, bro. That's traumatizing not only for you parent, I mean not only for the child, but the parent, bro. You ain't willing to trust nothing or nobody. And a lot of us are saying, like they say, bro, like, why do people care about this, bro? A lot of us got kids. A lot of us is like, if like you want to know who you're around, who you're even sending your people, your kids are around. Mind you, I ain't got none. Like I don't trust nobody. A lot of times with my kids, so I get it. Like I definitely understand, bro. Like this is even for the victims, bro. I know this is right. Just remembering these times is just traumatizing in itself. So who the fuck keeps DVDs of this? Like, bro, these niggas kept files, dog, or just crazy shit. What in the? Let me zone the fuck out, bro. Cause this is wow. And I got a lot of this shit blocked up, but like, look, bro, this is just one P. Like, this is his own PDF. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, the own is own. Like, it's so much shit. And the crazy part about this shit, bro, is we talk about Diddy, but we used to talk about Diddy, right? And when we was talking about Diddy and all this shit, bro, everybody wanted to goddamn know all this shit about Diddy and who was in these tapes and who was all this shit. Bro, it seemed like once you hit a certain level of just money and highness, you get bored and start doing the most immature, nastiest, freaky, craziest shit. Man, I don't want to put pedophile shit on Diddy, but even like, okay, R. Kelly, let's do the R. Kelly situation. What goes through your mind to even want to touch a little girl, bro? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, and you have to think about it, right? Something had to happen as a child, and there's no excuse to this to make you be this type of person when you grow up. Because some people get touched as a child and they end up preying on other people to put them through the same type of pain they've been through. And a lot of times, man, they get money and they get this power that they never had before, never thought they would ever have. And they end up preying on other people and putting them through the same type of trauma that they've been through rather than getting themselves fixed. And that shit is real sad, bro. Like, it's disturbing, it's sad, it's crazy. Is how do you even fix your mind to even do shit? What in the this nigga got a whole playground? What in the hell? I see why he killed his damn self if he did. He should have been, but somebody, cause somebody was gonna get him, bro. If he wasn't gonna kill himself, somebody was gonna really get him in jail, bro. If they had let him just get close to anybody, cause they don't play that shit in jail, bro. Like you messing with people's kids and all this shit, bro. Like this shit is wow. Wedding Tucker Salem. What in the hell am I looking at? Yeah, bro. I'm about to go to the goddamn what's the name in a minute, bro. This nigga is tripping. Oh, those the CD. Oh, he must have kept the videos and shit on CDs. As far as like all these pictures and shit must have been recorded. Y'all gotta forget. I forget how old I am sometimes when it comes to this shit, bro. I'm 35, so like I'm trying to remember even just dealing with DVDs like that, cause we ain't dealt with DVDs in so long, bro. Like I don't even be on that. Like I remember the VCRs and shit, but just recording shit on DVDs and keeping them, bro. What like how sick can you be? I want to know the celebrities you be blocking off, cause I don't want to be goddamn. And see, that's another goddamn thing, bro. Will this change anything on how anybody feel about these celebrities? Will it even matter to some of y'all? Cause half y'all, I think this why Drake was ready to sue every goddamn body was calling him a pedophile. But like I said, when niggas get to that top level, and there's all this is a with Drake, I'm just making a point, but I ain't saying he is one or not, cause I don't need no motherfucking body coming at me. I ain't got no money for none of y'all niggas. Got my own fucking problems right now. All this shit, man. All this shit crazy, bro. What in the no, I ain't even gonna say it. Look at this nigga. And there's so many files, bro, to be trying to go through. What's this? As a part of our commitment to transportation, the Department of Justice and Federal Bureau of Investigation have conducted an exhaustive review of an investigation holding related to Jeffrey Epstein. To ensure that the review was through, the FBI conducted digital searches of his database, hard drives, and network drive, as well as a physical search of square area, locked cabinet, desk, closets, and other areas where responsive materials may have been stored. These searches uncover a significant amount of materials, including more than 300 gigabytes of data and physical evidence. The files relating to Epstein include a large volume of images of Epstein, images of videos of victims who are either minors or appear to be minors, and then 10,000 download videos and images of illegal child sex abuse materials and other pornography. Teams of agents, damn, teams of agent analysis, attorneys, and privacy and civil liabilities expert combined through the digital and document evidence with the aim of providing as much information as possible to the public while similarly protecting victims. Much of the material is subject to court order sealings. Only a fraction of the material will have been aired publicly, and had Epstein going to trial, as the seal serves only to protect victims and did not expose any additional third party to the alleged of illegal wrongdoing. Why not? Through the review, we found no basis to review the disclosure of these materials and will not permit the rest of the child pornography. I bet you fucking won't. I bet after a thorough investigation, FBI investigators include that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide in cell at. I don't believe that shit. Let me see something.
Today's date is Thursday, July 24th. This will be the recording of a proffer agreement of Ghislaine Maxwell from the Deputy Attorney General, DOJ, and the time is currently 9:16. Maxwell and counsel are arriving to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and we will commence the proffer shortly.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Y'all don't quote me on that one. I'm just going through shit now. I'm about to go find them emails. I know I keep saying that. Let me go find them emails. Fuck that. I had found them earlier. Now, I don't know where the fuck they're at. I don't think I want to download that. Bro, no. These are voice messages.
Change your greeting, press 3. To access your messages, Saturday, March 19th, 1:35 p.m. To return this call, press 88. To copy this message to another person, press 6. To delete this message and go to the next, press 7. To keep this message new and go to the next, press pound. Saved message, Friday, March 25th, 8:48 a.m. To return this call, press 88. To copy this message to another person, press 6. To delete this message and go to the next. To keep this message new and go to the next, press pound. Saved message, Thursday, 5:09 p.m. Thursday, actually, that's the message. Call it a bye. To return this call, press 88. To copy this message to another person, save the message, Friday, 7:21 p.m. And if you call me back, it's about tomorrow. I want to know if you're available around 11 o'clock. Call me.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me read these emails real quick. I'll go back to the voice messages in a minute. Which one is this shit? All right, so it says the graphic is pretty explosive. That shit up on here? Yeah. The graphic is pretty explosive. A person with knowledge of the investigation said that when the decision was made to remove Mr. Epstein from suicide watch, the jail informed the Justice Department that Mr. Epstein would have a cellmate and has a guard. X would look into the cell every 30 minutes, but that was apparently not done, the person said. Why the fuck would they give him a cellmate? Hey, I know you are busy following up on this. Also wondering about a few details I've seen out there. Was this already known? In addition, the jail had transformed his cell and allowed Mr. Epstein to be housed alone in a cell just 2 weeks after he had been taken off suicide watch, a decision that also violated the jail blank normal procedure, two officers said. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. You may understand with the outgoing event. Please understand that the time is very limited. Please submit any question you may have, and I will respond as best as soon as I will. These are not the emails I was looking for. I'm about to go back to the voice hall. Jeffrey Epstein is currently housed. Yeah. No, those are not the emails I'm looking for. I'm about to do this. Because I still got to search for that shit. But this the New York Giants owner, right? The Jeffrey Epstein scouted women for New York Giants. Scouted women for New York Giants co-owner Steve Trust's email showed. Convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein connected New York Giants chairman and co-owner Steve Trust with multiple women, according to the newly released email, and Trust received scouting report on women from Epstein, and the two men discussed whether women were pro or civilian or a working girl. Now, should he lose his team over this? I think so. Shit, not Jeffrey Donald. What was that nigga name? Donald Stern for the LA Clippers lost his team. I don't know the rules for the NBA and the NFL is totally different, but I think that nigga need to lose his team. The email sent in 2013 were among more than 3 million Epstein-related documents that the Department of Justice released Friday. There are also emails between Epstein and women who wrote about their encounter with Trustful. A prominent firm producer, Trustful 76 assumed his role with the Giants in 2005. His father purchased 50% of the team in 1991. The email addressed Trustful. And you know what's so crazy before I keep going on? Remember New England? Remember New England's owner got in trouble for prostitute and buying prostitutes? They all do it. I don't give a damn, but nobody allegedly. I just say allegedly, but I don't believe it's allegedly. I believe all them high paid, crazy, like crazy high paid people, but they all do that shit, bro. Trusco used in his communication with Epstein, Gum Tower may be refused to the 1994 film Forrest Gump that he produced. Oh yeah, he is. Damn, he produced that. Risky Business, The Pursuit of Happiness, and the Will Smith in the Equalizer. Franchises are among his other credits. He is a producer and partner with California-based Escape Artists Entertainment. Several hours after the publication of the story, the Giants provided the following statement with Trustful. We had a brief association where we exchanged emails about adult women, and in addition, we discussed movies, polytrophy, and investments. I did not take him up on any of his inventions and never went to his island. As we all know, he was a terrible person and someone I deeply regret associating with. The Athletic left messages from multiple women referencing these emails exchanged. They did not immediately respond to the interview request. Epstein died by suicide in August 2019 in his jail cell where awaiting trial on federal sex trafficking charges. Oh shit, so he didn't actually get charged. He was just, damn. I mean, I ain't like he was gonna get off. But did he have enough power to try to persuade these muggers to get off? That's the only question I would have want to know. Because they was already hiding all this. And shit, look at all the shit they hide with Diddy. Because there's way more shit that didn't come out in the goddamn trial that I'm pretty sure was getting, that got burnt. Or it's being hid and hidden. In May 2013, Epstein emailed Tresco, and he responded, still in the NFL meeting, their exchange continued that afternoon. I can invite the Russian to meet if you like. What is up with these Russians? Epstein responded, I wonder if Putin know anything about all this shit too. Is she fun? Tresco email. Boy, these white people is wild, bro. Tresco email a minute later. In June 2013, Trusco asked Epstein about a specific woman. Epstein responded, Tahala, speak mostly French, exotic. A working girl, Trusco wrote back, never. Epstein email. The same month, Trusco emailed Epstein apparently referenced a different woman that had discussed earlier and is my present in New York. What is going on in the Big Apple? Epstein replied, yes, Trusco followed up earlier this morning. Can I get my surprise to take me to lunch tomorrow? One thing I know about white people, but they love sending emails, which I don't never understand that one. In another exchange, Epstein wrote to Trusco, did you contact the great ass fake titty named Reductor? She's a character, short term, and has an older boyfriend going to acting school, a 10 ass. But these white people, wow. Trusco emailed back, thanks Jeffrey. Curious to know about name Reductor. I will contact name Reducted, pro or civilian. Epstein responded in part civilian, but Russian. What is up with these Russians? And rarely tells the full truth, but fun. In a different email, Epstein followed up with Trusco after he connected with one of the women reported just in. You did very well. She wants to go to play. She's a little freak by the age difference, but go slow. Now, these were black people, bro. This shit would be everywhere right about goddamn now. Like, everywhere. I would try to convince her not to return to Ukraine, having her crying work. Trusko respond, nice report. Funny comment on crying. But these niggas is sick. There are also emails between Epstein and women in which they discuss meeting with Trusko. Some reference the possibility that Trusko could help them with their acting career. Boy, it's always about helping somebody, boy. God damn. They always trying to get in. But you always see, that's the shit that these labels, like, if you ever heard about stuff that goes down in these labels, bro, and all these entertainment world, bro, all this shit is connected to one. Everybody know, like, if you don't know, bro, it's like this is how you get in for some fucking apparent reason. Sex is like the one tool that they use to get you and manipulate you and mindset to fuck you over, bro, and that shit is crazy. Gonna meet Steve Trusko next week for a dinner. The woman wrote, he said that he's going to work on 3 movies starting June, so I asked if I could read a script and maybe audition for some parts. In September of 2013, Trusko offered Epstein 2 tickets to his suite for the Giants game, and he invited him to the other game as well. Epstein invited Trusko to visit him on the private island in the Caribbean, and it is not clear from the email if Trusko ever took Epstein up on those offers. During one exchange in which they discussed a date Trusko had been on, Epstein wrote to Trusko, "I'm happy to have you as a new but shared interest friend." Where Bill Gates said, let me get the bill, because this is some crazy shit.